Reasoning 2. Coding and decoding. Model 1. Binary coding. Basic concepts of binary coding. The numbers 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, and 1 represent the powers of 2, from 2 power 5 to 2 power 0. They are often used in binary coding to represent the different values in a binary number. In binary coding, each digit can only be either 0 or 1, so each power of 2 can either be included in the binary number or not. For example, to represent the number 13 in binary, we can use the following steps. Start with the largest power of 2 that is less than or equal to 13, which is 2 power 3 equals 8. Include this power of 2 in the binary number and subtract it from 13 to get 5. Repeat the process with the next largest power of 2 that is less than or equal to 5, which is 2 power 2 equals 4. Include this power of 2 in the binary number and subtract it from 5 to get 1. Continue with the next largest power of 2 that is less than or equal to 1, which is 2 power 0 equals 1. Include this power of 2 in the binary number and subtract it from 1 to get 0. So, the binary representation of 13 is 1101. Example 1. In a certain code, the symbol for 0 is it, and for 1 is hash. There are no other symbols for all other numbers greater than 1. The numbers greater than 1 are written only by using the two symbols given above. The value of the symbol for 1 doubles itself every time it shifts one place to the left. Study the following example. 0 is written as at. 1 is written as hash. 2 is written as hash at. 3 is written as hash hash. 4 is written as hash at. And so on. 1. Which of the following will represent 34? The number 34 is formed by adding 32 and 2. The binary code for this is 100010. The symbol for 0 is it, and for 1 is hash. As a result, the symbol for the number 34 is hash at hash it, which corresponds to option C. 2. Which of the following will represent 141 into 2? The number 141 into 2, or 282, is formed by adding 256, 16, 8, and 2. The binary code for this is 1000111010. The symbol for 0 is at, and for 1 is hash. As a result, the symbol for the number 141 into 2 is hash at hash at, which corresponds to option B. 3. Which of the following number will be represented by hash hash? At hash. The binary code for the given symbol is 11001. The corresponding values in a binary number are represented by 168001. By adding 16, 8, and 1, we get 25. Option C is the correct answer. Model 2. Box with conditions. Example 1. The numbers from 1 to 9 can be represented as either letters or symbols. Conditions. If the first digit is odd and the last digit is even, the codes for the first and last digits are to be reversed. If the first and last digits are even, both are to be coded as asterisk. If the first and last digits are odd, both are to be coded as $1. The value 671,254 is represented as. According to the second condition, the first and last digits are even, and both are to be coded as. As a result, option C is the correct answer. 2. The value 813,469 is represented as. All three conditions are invalid for the given value. Hence, simply substitute the letters or symbols for the given numbers. As a result, option B is the correct answer. 3. The value 794,821 is represented as. According to the third condition, the first and last digits are odd, both are to be coded as $. As a result, option D is the correct answer. Example 2. Some alphabets can be represented as either numbers or symbols. Conditions. If the first and fourth letters of the word are vowels, then both are coded as the first letter. If the first letter is a vowel and the last letter is a consonant, then both are coded as the last letter. If the both first and last letters of the word are vowels, then the codes for both letters will be interchanged. If the both first and last letters of the word are consonant, then both are coded as IND. 1. ALXBC is represented as, according to the second condition, if the first letter of the given word is a vowel and the last letter is a consonant, then both are coded as the last letter. The last letter C corresponds to the symbol caret, hence the first and last letters are both coded as caret. The second, third, and fourth letters are coded as 4# respectively. Option A is the correct answer. 2. SMZPQ is represented as, according to the fourth condition, if the both first and last letters of the word is consonant, then both are coded as IND. Hence the first and last letters are both coded as IND. The second, third, and fourth letters are coded as AT, 3, 8 respectively. Option D is the correct answer. Model 3. Clock coding. Example 1. Alpha means either hour hand or minute hand is at 7. Infinity means either hour hand or minute hand is at 10. Copyright means either hour hand or minute hand is at 8. Beta means either hour hand or minute hand is at 12. At means either hour hand or minute hand is at 3. Micro means either hour hand or minute hand is at 5. Note: if two symbols are given, then by default first symbol is considered as the hour hand and the second symbol is considered as the minute hand. 1. A person takes 130 minutes to reach the office from his home and he started at Alphabet, but on the way to the office, he met his friend and reached the office 35 minutes late. So, at what time he reached the office? A person started at Alphabet, which is 7 hours and 15 minutes. It takes 130 minutes to get from home to the office. But, after meeting his friend, he arrived at work 35 minutes late. The total duration is now 130 minutes plus 35 minutes, or 165 minutes, or 2 hours and 45 minutes. Therefore 7 hours 15 minutes plus 2 hours 45 minutes equals 9 hours 60 minutes. 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. As a result, he arrived at 10 feet o'clock. The hour hand reads 10, and the minute hand reads 12. Therefore, 10 and 12 represent infinity beta. Option B is the correct answer. 2. A train leaves Jhansi station to Mumbai at. Usually, it takes micro beta hours to reach Mumbai, but it halts at some stations for 1 hour and 45 minutes. So at what time does it reach Mumbai? A train leaves at it, which is 3 hours 15 minutes. It takes micro beta hours or 5 hours to reach Mumbai. The halt at some stations is 1 hour 45 minutes. The total duration is now 3 hours 15 minutes plus 5 hours plus 1 hour 45 minutes, or 9 hours 60 minutes, or 10 hours. The hour hand reads 10, and the minute hand reads 12. Therefore, 10 and 12 represent infinity beta. Option B is the correct answer. 3. One day Sachin and Vijay plan to go shopping at Copyright at, and return at their home after shopping at Copyright at. So, how much time do they spend shopping if they go for shopping in the morning and returned at home in the evening? Sachin and Vijay have gone shopping at Copyright at, which is 8:15 a.m. They returned home at Copyright at, which is 8:15 p.m. They spend shopping nearly 12 hours. 12 hours represents beta beta. Option A is the correct answer. Model 4. New pattern coding. Some possible logics are followed in the new pattern coding. 1. Letters. First or last letter and its reverse. Second or second last letter and its reverse. Middle letter, vowel, letter. Highest or lowest letter or vowel or consonant. 2. Symbols. First or last letter vowel in the word. First or last letter consonant in the word. No of vowels or consonants in the word. Total no of even or odd or prime letters. 3. Numbers. The forward or backward rank of the first or last letter. A number of letters or vowels or consonants in the word plus or minus x sum of the rank of letters or vowels or consonants of the word. Previous rank or next rank of first, last letter of the word. Square or cube of the number of letters of the word. Example 1. In a certain language, words are coded as symbols, numbers, and letters. 1. What will be the code for fantasy? Each word is coded as one symbol, the square of the number of letters in the word, and the initial letter of the word. Fantasy includes 7 letters, and the square is 49. F is the first letter. As a result, option D is the right answer. 2. Asterisk 121C is most probably the code for the number 121 represents 11-letter word that begins with C, hence, option A is correct. 3. What will be the code for Tantra Britain asparagus? Tantra is a 6-letter word that represents 36T. Britain is 7-letter word that represents 49B. Asparagus is 9-letter word that represents 81A. Hence, option E is the right answer. Example 2. In a certain language, words are coded as either letter symbol letter format or letter symbol letter and letter format. Case 1. In letter symbol letter format, the second last letter is coded as the next letter, while the first letter of the word is reversed. It is also noticed that the number of letters in the given word is even. Case 2. In letter symbol letter format, the first last letter is coded as first letter plus 3, while the second last letter is coded as before letter and after letter. It is also noticed that the number of letters in the given word is odd. 1. Which of the following will be the code for announce? The given word, announce, has an even number of letters. According to case 1, it follows the letter symbol letter format. The next letter of the second last letter is D, followed by symbol, and the reverse of the first letter is Z. Hence, option D is correct. 2. Which of the following will be the code for drone? The given word, drone, has an odd number of letters. According to case 2, it follows the letter symbol letter format. N is the middle letter of M and O. Hence, option D is correct. 3. Which of the following words could be coded as M#VX? According to case 2, it follows the letter symbol letter format. W is the middle letter of V and X. Hence, option C is correct. Example 3. In a certain language, words are coded as a letter followed by a number. It is for the number 106 feet is the code for which of the following? L is the inverse letter of O. The number 6 denotes a 6-letter word. Option A and option D are two viable answers. As a result, the right answer is E. Model 5. Mathematical coding. Example 1. In a certain language, words are coded as numbers. 1. The code 63 stands for. Focus on the third statement. The number 63 does not appear in any other sentence. Therefore, the non-repeating words in this sentence are spread and apex. Hence, the answer options may be either B or D. As a result, option E is correct. 2. The code 1118 feet stands for. The common word in the first and third statements is curbs, coded as 11. Focus on the second statement. The number 18 does not appear in any other sentence. Therefore, the non-repeating words in this sentence are speech or for. The answer may be an option or option B. As a result, option C is accurate. 3. What may be the code for validity of goods? The term validity appears twice in the first two sentences. It is coded as 22. The word of appears 3 times in the first, second, and last phrases. It is coded as 13. The non-repeating word goods may be coded as 14 because it is a non-repeating number in statement 4. As a result, option A is the right response. Model 6. Chinese coding. Example 1. In a certain language, words are coded as letters. 1. What is the code for sale? It has been found that the non-repeating word sale may be coded as BX. Option C is the correct option. 2. FM is code for which of the following? The phrase FM appears in all of the sentences, and the associated code is shop. Option C is correct. 3. What is the code for offer? The word offer appears twice in the second and third sentences. It is coded as XE. Option D is the correct option. Example 2. 1. XA is coded for which of the following? The term XA appears thrice in the first, second, and fourth sentences. It is coded as either bonus or them. Hence, option D is correct. 2. What may be the code for give bonus? The word give appears twice in the first and third sentences and it is coded as CA. Option D is the correct option. The word bonus appears thrice in the first, second, and fourth sentences and it is coded as XA. Option D is correct. 3. Bar P is the code for which of the following? In sentence 3, XA is a non-repeating term and corresponds to the word success. The possible options are option C or option D. In option C, the word with may be coded with DA. So, option C is also eliminated. Hence, option D is correct. 4. What is the code for with for? The non-repeating word for may be coded as GAR. Hence, option C is correct. Thank you. Subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates from our channel. Thank you.